Hi, Ninja Warriors. Welcome to Warrior Wednesday. It is Wednesday, October 14th. I think it is. Oh, actually, no, 13th. Oops. It's the 13th. All right. Anyway, I'm one day ahead of myself. So welcome to this week's Warrior Wednesday. My apologies for not tuning in last week. It was pretty hectic to say the least. However, we're here, right now. And I'm super excited to be connecting with you because we're going to talk about you crushing it in life, crushing it in your goals, and also you succeeding in areas that are important to you, whether it's in life, career, or business. So if you're tuning on here live, say hello, give yourself some hearts. Let me see you. Let me connect with you. And when you catch the replay, be sure to comment with hashtag Encore and let me know that you're here so that I can connect with you and see how I can serve you. All right. So my question for you is, are you currently in a space where you are crushing it in life, or are you not crushing it in life? Or are you cruising? Are you comfortable, or are you comfortable being, or are you being comfortable being uncomfortable? Or are you uncomfortable being comfortable is actually what I want to say. Are you uncomfortable being comfortable? Are you in that space? Are you being complacent right now and you're wondering, well, how can you up-level yourself? Are you stagnant in your life? Are you experiencing a level of plateau, whether it's in your health, your business, your career, whatever, in relationship, whatever that looks like? Is that you? And are you looking to actually shift that and crush it and succeed in what you say is important to you? If that is you, you're tuning here to the right place. All right. So let me know if that's you. You can comment below so I can connect with you. I see a couple of people on here already. So we'll get this party started. All right, guys. So with that being said, we are officially in Q4. We're first 2 weeks into Q4. And so there's a lot that can be accomplished in the final quarter of the year. My first question for you is, how did you do last quarter? How did you do? Did you crush it in Q3 or did you fall short? If you fell short, what was your lesson? What can you learn from Q3 that you're going to up level as we are in Q4? There's no time to waste, guys. Like the time is going by quickly, whether you see it or not. It's going by super quick. We're literally in the middle of October, and before you know it, it'll be the end of December. And so what do you want to create between now and the end of December that you're going to be like, oh my God, 2021 was a year that I crushed it? What is that for you? I want you to comment below when you hear this and when you see this, because I actually want to see what is important to you, what is relevant to you. All right. So, and the question I have for you is, what are you committing to? Are you committing to creating the results that are important to you, or are you committed to excuses? Either way, you're going to create the reality that you're here to create. So which one do you choose? Which one are you choosing? So with that being said, I'm going to jump right in and support you with some ideas and strategies that will support you in being really succeeding in an area that is important to you. All right. So with succeeding, what does success look like for you? How can you crush it? How can you create that level of success? So the thing I actually said that a couple weeks ago, and if you haven't tuned into episode 1, I invite you to tune into episode 1. We went over a few things as far as clarity of vision. What will it take for you to achieve the result? Are you becoming a lifelong learner? Are you being a demand for feedback to find out what is working, what's not working? So that was in episode 1. If you haven't tuned into episode 1, you can go, fastest way for you to do that is go to my YouTube channel, which is at Zena Solomon, and look at episode 1. I give you a comprehensive training on what that looks like specifically. Today is episode 2, so we're moving into the next phase. So the first thing you want to look into is opportunities and any obstacles. So of course, in life, we're encountered with obstacles. We're facing obstacles. So how are you showing up? How are you seeing the opportunities in the obstacle? What are you creating for yourself in the obstacle? Are you being in the obstacle, or are you the obstacle in what you want to create? That could be too. I mean, I know I've been an obstacle in many of my things that were important to me, but the reality is when you're honest with yourself and you realize that you're the obstacle, you can commit to being the opportunity and facilitate you being the opportunity opportunities. So what is the obstacle that you're experiencing right now? What is an area of life that's important for you? And what is the opportunity that is for you that's going to support you in navigating and creating the result and the success that you're here to create? All right. So that's number one. Number two, are you being solution driven? Are you focused on the solution or are you focused on the problem? Where you put your energy and attention is where you're going to create and manifest the results. So are you focusing a lot of your energy and attention on the solution or on the problem? If you're focusing on the problem, you'll create more of the problem. If you're focusing on the solution, you will find a solution. And actually, my coaching for you, my invitation to you is, instead of look for one solution, look for multiple solutions. There are always many solutions to a single or singular problem. You get to be creative, you get to be resourceful, you get to be abundant, and you get to leverage people around you to support you with ideas so you can facilitate multiple solutions versus being stuck in the problem. All right. Number three, do you have self-discipline? Do you have focus? If you are lacking in that area, then that's an opportunity for you to up level the level of self-discipline. And what I mean by self-discipline is you getting connected to activities that are directly related to the vision and the dream and the result you want to create. So one of the things I coach my clients on is, you write down your goals and you ask yourself every single day, are your activities and actions in direct alignment with your goals? If the answer is no, then you are out of alignment. Really, that simple. If the answer is yes, then you are in alignment. And so you get to check in and ask yourself, are you being distracted in too many different places where you're not being focused and you're not being disciplined in you creating what you're here to create? That's for you to check in with you and get honest with yourself. And that's direct feedback. Okay. The other thing that I've seen people, if you want to create success in life, right? So you get to be generous. You also get to be caring. When you're generous with people, with yourself, with everything that you do, when you're caring, when you care about the things that you do, care about everything you touch, people feel it, people see it, people experience it. So are you being a generous person? Are you being a caring person? Is that you? If you're being stingy, you're going to create stingier results. If you're being stingy actually equals scarcity. So if you're living in scarcity, you're stingy. I'm just going to tell you straight up. I'm saying this with love because I can speak very passionately about it because I see it. I spot it. And when you're stingy, when you're holding back. When you're stingy, when you're in your shit and you refuse to get out of your shit and shift. That's when you know you're stingy because you're not being a contribution. You're being a taker. You're not being a giver. So I know it's not you because if you're here, that wouldn't be you, right? So notice that. I mean, we all have moments where we can be takers. However, you want to shift into being a contribution, not be a taker. Don't be a taker in the space. Be a contributor. Contribute to the space. Make people feel better when they come in contact with you. Make everything you touch, better because you were there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the energy you want to be in, and that's what you want to reflect in the world. That gets to be you. All right. I'm saying that's you because you're tuning in. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up, guys, and we can go into number 3. Hey, Jack, thanks for tuning in. We're going into next week, which is the 3rd episode, but here's how we're going to wrap this up. So here's your mission for this week. What is an obstacle that you're experiencing right now? What is it that you're facing, that you're up against right now? What is the obstacle, and what do you see as your opportunity? What is your opportunity for the breakthrough? Because you get to break through and you get to have that opportunity and you get to cause it and create it, not be in the breakdown about it. So what is that for you? Secondly, if you're committed to crushing Q4 and beyond and setting yourself up to win for Q1 of 2022, comment with hashtag below crush it, and I'll connect with you and see if we can come up with a plan that will support you in facilitating you crushing your goals and attaining and achieving your dreams. All right. That's a wrap, guys. Thanks for tuning in to Warrior Wednesday. I'll see you next week, 6 o'clock Eastern. I know I'm a little late today, but it's all perfect because things work out the way it's meant to work out. 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. See you next week. Share what your biggest takeaway is, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.